You know, I bet I could build a mega factory. No problem, right? Surely I can do that. I've played the game a bit times, you know, just a couple of times. So you know what? We need a fantastic name, right? Of course, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Ooh, you know what? Just just put it Pepe. Just call it Pepe. Let's go. All right. So here's the idea. I'm gonna make it. I will attempt in quotation marks. Add quotation marks here. Add citation marks here. I will attempt to build a mega base, but it'll probably go terribly wrong. But first things first, we need many resources. You know what? Time to do a super fast montage. Oh, oh dear. I've angered the locals. My bad. My bad. Anyway, after multiple attempts with the running into the locals and the dogs and the fire breathers. Anyway, I'm thinking right here. Let's plop my place down. And you know what? Right here seems really nice and open. So let's do this. Bam. There we go. Alright, thing first though, need to find where everything is. I know where the limestone is, that's just there. And iron is, it's everywhere. Alright, it's fine. And copper is, please don't be far away. Let's not far away. Alright, but first, let's just deal with this. Alright, in order to begin with this though, we're going to need this. Of course, building a mega factory, we're going to need this. So limestone, and well, sandstone, and iron, let's get to it. And more of the locals, you know, this is fine, I'll just quickly do this one. Anyway, now that that's been dealt with, the plan is that I know where I need to go. Here's the limestone. Behind me, there is, I believe it was 8 iron. In front of me, there's another 6. And to the slight behind as well, there's also copper. So I got all that sorted out. Alright, I'm going to super fast place down all the miners. Here we go. Alright, so we've got many miners put down. We've got, I believe it's 15 I'll do. And I'm going to link the 15 up into the base there. And when they get to the base, they're going to go into the factory eventually. So I need to make one for plates, one for rods, one for nails, one for reinforced rods, everything. But let's do this in a super fast mode. As you see now, it'll be nice and smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh hey, I know all the locals. Can't help but think why they're annoying me. You know, enough about that. I put down currently 8 miners. No, that's short enough from that. 9, 10, 11, 12, and number 30. Now that should be enough miners on top of my head. I mean, I'm hoping so. I mean, 13 miners this early on. I don't know, but it should be. But we got on top of my head. We have actually no. I tell a lie. We need 2 more. So then, number 14 and number 15. So on top of my head, 2 copper, 1 limestone, and 12 iron is what we're at. That should be a good amount. That should supply us with a fair amount. In the future, we do have over. Wait, which way is it? Over that way, we have 4 more, so that'll be for future. But right now we don't. And if I remember correctly, coal is about 1,000 meters east, so not the world's furthest. So yeah, in terms of future expansion, that's in the future. But right now, we're just getting the basic factory down, and then it soon turns to Mega One. You know, I'm slightly terrified how much power this is going to take. So that's going to be a future problem for me again, but we'll find a way to do it. So yeah, right here we've got a quick basic thing to hopefully do a little bit of power for now. So what we do, so as you see at the start, we collect all those leaves. We're going to put all of those in here, turn it into biomass eventually into solid biomass, and that is currently the plan. It's not a great plan, but it is all I've got for now, so yeah, I'll just put fuel in. I'll temporarily put some flower petals in here, grab one of these, and just like that, we just grab an extra 200 and a little bit more leaves, and that, not sure how much we'll probably get, I'd say several stacks, which should do for now, but it won't last long. That's the only problem. Until we get fuel like copper, proper fuel, sorry, from copper. Not copper, sorry, coal. It's going to be quite an interesting job to get 15 miners, 14 smelters because one of them is limestone, 14 constructors, assemblies. It's going to require a lot of power basically. But yeah, for now, we're just going very basic until base build. Alright then, and with this, that is base build 1 done. So what we need
You have unlocked several structures
is
aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved
there we go.
overview.
So we need
Building these
this
will provide
to
a grid for more
yours,
advanced organizing
the sink
and
and the shop.
sectioning of your
Basically,
factory.
to dump that into there and get the extra factory parts. This is the next part we need. So yeah, it's good to get that sorted. But yeah, let's begin a little bit of the plan now, shall we? So the plan is we're going to need. So we've got currently 15 miners, but 14 of those require smelters because only one of them is limestone. But we need to take account for that future. We need to expand into it, so at least room for say 30 smelters. Okay, that's maybe 25. But right now we currently need 15, which is not a small amount of space. Because if we look at the size of a smelter, it's not the smallest thing. So we need to fit 15 of these in. So let's begin. So let's look at this. Let's go out, say. Honestly, this seems like a fine distance. When we get the chainsaw, we'll have to get rid of this, of course, because it's sticking out of the ground. Maybe one more. This is like the base level. This way we can put all the smelters here. So what we do is go then constructors, and then we go to the level where all the assembly is, and then there's the top level, of course, and then there's other levels called limestone level and coal level and copper level. Oh, it's gonna go on and on and on. But you know, gotta go somewhere. But yeah, let's build on the base level, shall we? Ah, we ran out of concrete. Let's sort that out, shall we? There we go. Should do for now. And before I forget, just gonna quickly put some ramps on it. But yeah, the important part now is we need to get this resourcing done, then we can actually get the factory started. And yeah, hopefully not make this video take an hour. Well, for you, it'll look like a simple like 20 to 30 minute video. For me, it'd be like 5 to 6 hours of me just sitting here thinking, is this correct? Is this done right? Etc. 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 I'm not going insane, I swear. I swear I'm not going insane. And finally, after many attempts, we can finally just put all of the rubbish in. That took way longer than it should have. Alright, so now we've got the shop here. I'm just going to show what we're doing. So, the things we need are all these factory parts, the pillars, all of it. So it's not going to be cheap. It's going to take, what's the best word to put this? Many hours. Yes. Okay, so here's my idea to make the tickets. I'm going to be making certain objects. So I'm either thinking of either object scanners or the Xeno Zapper. It's not cheap, but I've checked on the wiki and it gives, I think it's 1,000. I'm gonna pop it on the screen. You'll see on the screen now how much, but this should roughly get us about 14 tickets up to a total, which should be a fair amount to make the factory. So let's get that started, shall we? It's quite a bit, but I'm gonna put these in and show you. Now, as you can see, it's given a fair amount per one, so it's not actually that bad at all, you know. And we've still got a few more remaining, so we should be able to make a fair amount of tickets here. If I need to, I'm going to be doing the object scanner, which is, I think, 3 times the amount of his Xeno. I could be wrong, I think it's 3 times. It's just a bit more expensive, that's all. Yeah, just watch those goes in, few more tickets, and then we'll start buying the parts, shall we? We're going to require a lot of concrete, a lot of metal plates, so it's going to take a little bit of time, this is for me. Okay, so I've got my tickets ready here. I'm just going to buy the parts I think I want the most. I'm going to definitely get the catwalks. Definitely be taking the pillars. I'm trying to think of parts that'd be useful for me now. 7, so we've got 7 in right now. I should probably get the conveyors. I'm definitely gonna get these lifts holes. I've got an idea for this. What else do I have to get? Maybe I get the roof tiles. It is 6. It's quite a bit though. That is a lot of tickets. So. Okay, you know what? I'll just get the roofs for now, for the top, whenever we get to there. So that's 14. Still gonna get a few more, but I should do for now. So I've been doing a little bit of a test around what it looks like. So I'm gonna make the pillars and the corners, and we're going to put the foundation on top of that sort of style. But yeah, I'm gonna go into a time lapse, some music, and I'll see you at the end of it. Here we go. that is all the smelters done. Took quite a while to get it all lined up, but it is all lined up perfectly, so let me explain everything. These two are copper. Copper runs in, goes to the middle, goes up. These three here, these two are iron. This one is the limestone. That will then go up here into a constructor somewhere. These 8 here are all, again, iron, and the 3 at the end are also iron. The most frustrating part about this was trying to get things lined up, and then I realized as I got upstairs, I was like, oh god, what am I going to do here? So, yeah, this is going to take a while to plan out, because a constructor is the same size as one of these tiles, but I've got to, I should be able to fit all these here, so I'm going to turn these all around to face this way. Those 3 here, design, and I did test it, it just about fits, it does, but I have to do some, like, outside bits to go up. These 2 here, so this one will be copper here, this will be also copper as well. These will be turned around as well. So the middle should be empty, for the most part. That should be what it is. Then, that's the constructor's done. Then I've got to put something to store it. Then I've got to put somewhere to put the assembly, which is what I'm doing now, the milestone, which takes me 0 time at all, but the upstairs one, well, I don't know if I do an upstairs one. Probably can do actually, yeah. The upper level one with then the what's it called level, the assembly level, whatnot. I've also got to make an area just for all the power, which is going to be yeah, it's going to be insane. That is going to require several times over the what's it called, the biomass burner. So that's going to be done. But yeah, I'm trying to think in my head, like each constructor is how much is it again? Constructor is 4 watts, but then you have to megawatts. Then you have to count for all the smelters, and there's 14 smelters down there. There's going to be 14 constructors upstairs, and yeah, it's going to take a lot of power. And then there's all the miners going to be powered, and the assembly, which is an absurd amount of power. Yeah, we're going to be here for a while, but you know, at least you got a little bit of an update now. Well, I got a little bit confused at the time because when I was making the downstairs part, it then suddenly hit me, wait, I'm missing something. I missed the limestone over there. Then I was thinking, how am I going to fit these here? And then at one point, I got these the wrong way around. You see these, I'm not sure if you saw it at one point, but I was doing it from the bottom. I shouldn't be, I need to do it from the top. And then at the top, I need to place down the lift the right way around so I can bring it down. Got a little bit annoyed when I got that wrong way around, but it worked at the end. This is all temporary. I'm waiting until I unlock the glass in the shop, but I need to get to a certain milestone, so we'll get there eventually. And once we do that, we'll put the glass at the top and look a little bit more nice. Yeah, that's a bit frustrating, that part. So that's part of that done. Now we're gonna do all the constructors, which is gonna take that's gonna be a while to do, isn't it? I think it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do constructors now, and another quick, snap of the fingers, bam, just like that. Instant constructor's done, time-lapse it all, and then I'll probably record the end of this video because it's been, well, this is the 2nd day I'm recording now because I was playing late at night. I was like, oh god, it's 4 in the morning, haha, DJ hours, that's me. Love it. And then now we're here, even more DJ hours, trying to sort this out because it's gonna be quite a mess. I mean, I need to, after this spell, make it more efficient. And I'm dreading the part where I have to upgrade all of the conveyor belts to Mark II. And then I'm gonna get all the iron, everything here. That's gonna cost me so much. But you know what, we'll get it done in this video. You ready? Here we go. that is all the constructors down. So the annoying part about this is it's gonna get very confusing for me because part of this will go to assemblies, part of it goes to storage, part of it's gonna go everywhere. This is so. One problem I've run into is I probably should have spaced this out a bit more than these two here, but this should be fine still. And yeah, well, I have left a little bit of a gap, so I'll upgrade the conveyor belts, of course. Now I'm gonna set everything to what I'll be doing, which I've not planned out yet, honestly, so I have no clue what to do. For behind here, so what I'm gonna do is, I'll just quickly show you, I'm gonna put, where's the wall? It's one of these. Put this behind it. Oh gosh, is that, it doesn't line up, does it? Hold on. I will work this out eventually, but I'm gonna leave maybe maybe I could actually do this, put that there. Does it go on top? Not really. I think it's something, but basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something like that and put one of these behind, go up, say, like that, and that'll go to the next level. That's honestly the only plan I've had so far, so yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about that one in the future as I do that, but for now, I'm going to set up what these are going to be doing before I get to line up these. Just make sure I've got everything done properly before I do everything else, and it looks like it's all good. So, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, it's fine. So plates, rods. No. Let's think. Half plates, two. But then I gotta make some of them go into what's it called? Another one to make screws. That'll be upstairs. That'll be the upstairs one as well. So I take two of these. So 1, 2, 3 plates. No, 1, 2, 3, 4 plates. 1, 2, 3 rods. And then one just for screws. So the last one here. So this one will go rod, and then say the next one will go to. So what I do is gonna put this here, and just so I'm ready for it in the future. Just gonna put that there. Just as a reminder, this will be my screws one, and this is all. So I'm gonna sort this out now. So let's quickly just set these all up. Yep. Actually, don't need that many rods, so I'm gonna actually do 2 screws maybe. But then I'm gonna make one of the assembly line. So I should probably do. So what I should do is to make it easy for me in the future. I'll make. What I do is screws, plate, screws, plate, screws, and plate. So what this means is basically these two will be into 2 assemblies to make what's called the reinforced plates. So that's my plan. So what I'm gonna do is just to make sure I know which one's which. This is the plate. This is the rod. So let's just bring this back out like that one. And bring this one up. So just so I know, I don't know if that's the same sort of height, but just a guess right now. But for now, that means so 1, 2, 1, 2, and then one just for rods in case I need them. Then plate, plate, plate. That's definitely confusing me in the future. Then we got these 3 over here. What do I do with these 3 then? I mean, I could make these in the future. We'll do the module stuff. So I can't remember the recipe on top of my head, so I'm just gonna set it to plate for now. And one to rod. I can't remember the recipe on top of my head. That's the future of that one. But then there's these 2 as well. These are copper, aren't they? Yeah, these are the copper ones. So one will be just purely for wire. Other for cable. In the future, I've already found the other copper spot, which is all over there. So these 2 have to come through to eventually make the copper sheeting. These 2 are also iron, which I've just remembered. Oh my god, why do I have so much iron? It's fine. I'll just for now. We're gonna set things like this, and then what we need as well. Actually, now I remembered it. One additional constructor goes here, say, because we have that one below us, don't we? Whereabouts is it? It's just here. Just there. I think. Oh gosh, hang on, I forgot where it is. Okay, so it's here. So what we do is a temporary guide. We just put this limestone, but concrete into limestone. Yeah, limestone and concrete. Wow, I just got that wrong twice. Good job, me. Anyway, that's that. That's what construction's done. So we're not going to do the assembly line in this part because if I did, this episode would go forever. I don't feel we want now, do we? I don't think we want to sit here for. I don't know how long this video is going to be at this point, but for me, it's been how many hours? Nearly 5 hours. But it feels like a lot longer, honestly, at times because my power issues in game. So all I was running was flower petals, but now I've finally made sure everything's on solid biofuel, so it's all green now, which is good. I'm trying to work out real quick, and I think, I'm sure I've got this correct, but I think I need 19 biomass burners, but just to be safe, I'm going to do something like 25, just to be safe. But I have worked out that's how many I need, but I'm going to think, because I'm going to make it all into one line, so it's one massive, you know, power bank. So yeah, this is going to take up a lot of power. Like, there's so many constructors here, it's absurd. Why do I need 15? And the plan is, I'm already thinking for the future. I'm already thinking, I need more. So I'm going to expand this, and the only way I can really expand is towards the west, because north is not that much space, I don't think. I mean, there's a little bit, but I can go west, I can go north. I can't go east, because I don't really want to get myself into this trouble. Plus there's a rock that's kind of in the way. But yeah, I'll think about that in the future. But let's go, I'm going to get the miners all started to link up, which is going to cost me an absurd amount of plates. And I just realised that I went out of power. Good timing. But yeah, concrete's fine. There's about 1,000 in there, so I'm going to just keep that for me for now. So we need to get everything linked up, and then we need to make an area just for all the biomass burners, which is going to be not fun. I'm not going to show you all the conveyor belts line up into here because I feel like it's going to take forever, and I don't think you want to see that. I mean, I'll show it at the end, but you know, it'll take me forever. But yeah. Oh, I've also forgot as well. I've just realised as well that the three, where those three are there. I need to link those up officially. So I've not even used those yet. I just left them. I've also just realised there's more over here. My brain's gonna go insane over this, but yeah, let's just do a quick thing and let's just make the stairs up to the next level so I have an idea. How much did I go up by when I went down here? I'm gonna measure it by walls, so where's the wall? Alright, let's measure it, shall we? 4. So if I just quickly go here, is that gonna fit there? Oh, that's gonna be an awkward one to get into. Let's just do this 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just to have an idea where it is. Do I want to go here? No, because that'd be in the way, I think, actually. So let's go here and let's grab the stairs where I found them. Right, stairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and what we did was when we came up here, we put one of these down, and that's basically where we are. So that can go to the foundation and just start working around it. But actually, this needs to go. This needs to be foundation to here. This is gonna be an awkward one to get right. Yeah, that looks. And basically, that's the next level. So let's just quickly whack all this down. But yeah, you get the idea what we're going up for now. It's going to be interesting one to do. I don't know about you, but it's very satisfying just to see the pictures get thrown into the air as they get made. It's very satisfying. Right, is that all of it covered? Yep. Or was that bit missed? Or am I just seeing things? That's fine. Right. So this is the assembly level, which assemblies are massive. They're absurdly huge. I think, if I remember correctly, like yeah, be like this sort of size. 4 of these, pretty much. So I'm gonna have to plan this one out. That's gonna be interesting to do. we also need to make it a level just for all the storage. So I'm gonna make it a little bit realistic. I'm gonna make it overhanging part here, and all the storage will be here. I think that makes sense. Let's just take it out this way for now, and let's just make it a little bit like this, and a little bit like this. Let's just go here. I'm gonna make it all come in here somehow, right? So we need to make it probably two like this, and then like that. Oh no, that was bad. That's bad. That's fine actually. What we can do is put this one here. What's the size of the? Hold on. Let's go put that there. Let's just say they come in here. Alright, so something like a little bit of a storage thing. Like so. So that's temporary design. Ignore it for now, but it's temporary and it kind of works there. So what we do is just to make sure it works properly in the future. If I can find a way, here it is. Do I support? Do I not have them unlocked yet? The support things? I haven't unlocked yet, but what I'll do is I'll unlock the conveyor belt supports and just put, let's say, one of these here, so just temporary. Put those there, and the other one goes on top of it so it can go up. But yeah, that's that. That's at least temporary storage. What I'm going to do is the below part of it, so let's just go downstairs. Alright, just do a few little bits to actually make it a little bit nicer, I guess. That's the best way to put it. I'm just going to put these in the corner of each end, the support pillars. Just make it a little bit more realistic. That's what I want to go kind of for. So I'm just going to do it in all the corners for each level. Do we need for the top one probably? Because there's going to be a roof on it. I don't know, think about that in the future. But I'm just going to put these down real quick and get these looking a little bit nicer, I suppose. But yeah. Top level's looking very nice now. I've done the storage part a little bit nicer now. All I did was just did this underneath the storage part as well, just to make it a little bit more realistic. But yeah, that's that. I need to put a wall here. That should probably be sorted as well, shouldn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna place down these walls real quick. Just make it a little bit. I don't know if I actually want it on the corners where the pillars are. I'm not sure if I want it to like show, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll have a look at once we've done all this bit. I also need to make sure these bits are a little bit more better looking. Maybe make the hole in the wall. That might be a nice idea. So let's see how well this looks. Actually, it's not a bad idea. Doing the 1 meter wall. Not a bad look, you know. It's not a bad one. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly get it done, and we'll continue on. Anyway, with that all sorted now, I did get all the biomass powers started off for now. I've only got I think 12 or so like that down, but it's currently making about 270 watts, which should be okay until the assembly, because assembly's at 15 per one, and there's gonna be at least 4 of up to 6 right now in here, which is quite a bit. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess. Ignore the mess. I know it's a long line, and I have timed it. It takes roughly about 80 seconds for the iron to get here, the first one, but don't worry about that. We'll sort that out soon. Yeah, all lines set up. Every line is set up apart from a couple, which I just need to get sorted, but yeah. It's almost time to turn it on to see if it actually works. I've been on this for so long. Anyway, let's just get this done, shall we? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm just double checking all the cable's right, everything's attached, and I believe so it is. So it's a moment of truth. Let's see if it all turns on properly. Please work. Alright, looking good, looking good. No red lights yet, no something. It won't say a lot of megawatts yet because it's not doing anything yet. So it's turned on at least. It won't do much right now because it's in an idle state, and when it's done that, it's just taking pretty much 0 power. Just gonna quickly go through any of them not connected, just because I may have missed one. Just want to make sure. Oh, why these aren't turned on? Oh, I missed this cable. Yeah, that makes sense. That does. This is why I checked. Okay, these are all done. There's a red light there as well. Let's connect this one onto a pole. That's all those on. One more floor to check. Well, there's no actual upstairs really is still. But you've already got the a small amount going on here. Yeah, that's just for the screws, but that's all that done. I will say the mess that I made with the storage system is it is quite disgusting. I'm gonna take this off for now. So yeah, now I took that off mostly because it's not doing anything, and I just want to leave it to be idle. So I'm gonna go around, turn every single one of the miners on, and let's see it working, shall we? Oh, this feels like I've been taking forever almost. Here we go. I also just wanted to just show you the mess that's here. Oh my god, look at all this spaghetti conveyor belts. It's everywhere. Oh gosh. Oh, look at this. Here it comes. All the iron. Look at that. Isn't that a great view? I know one of them doesn't have any. I know it's because it got connected late. Look at it all coming slowly. It's so satisfying. Oh my. When I've been doing this for the past 7 hours and I see things working properly like this, it makes me feel really happy. I know there's not right, but it's on the way. I can show you that. Oh, it's all alive. I've just go through all of that. Everything's working as it should. Things are starting to get through the system now. The copper's not made it yet because it's a little bit far away still, but it is on the way. Don't worry about that. I double checked. Look at it all work. So everything's working. This, this is the adrenaline rush I need after 8 hours of playing this game. Of slowly running out of power, slowly running out of. Oh my goodness. Hey, hey, hey. I feel sorry for my SSDs and hard drive. I must have took up at least about half of it with just recordings, just to make sure. Oh, this isn't connected, is it? So this is why I double check this in case it's not connected. Now that should be connected. I think the reason why this is not going up though is because this is one for the assembly line. I guess, yeah, it's for the assembly line. You see when you get upstairs. As you can see, sorry, this will be for the assembly line. So yeah, nothing really much bad about it. A bit of a curved angle is fine. We're just gonna not pay attention to the mess I've made of the storage area. This, you don't see this. This is I will sort this out soon. TM, promise, maybe. Anyway. Oh my god, it's so bad. Look at me. Look at it though. It's all over the place. I need the stackables. If I get the stackables, I can tie this all up easily. But for now, this is all temporary. This is very temporary, I can assure you. But with that, I can finally end the video after a long time. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. It means a lot. It's been incredible. I'm just gonna leave you all with this final little image here. Welcome to the thumbnail, pretty much. You know, I might use this, might not. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in probably the next one because I'm gonna do extra episodes. I just wanted to say real quick, thank you for watching. It's been amazing. This is a really long video, and if you made it to the end, I thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, sub for more. See you again next time. Like I said, thank you for watching. Goodbye.